Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome this evening to the StriveScan College Launchpad HSI Hispanic Serving Institution Virtual College Fair. Super excited to get started. My name is Sabelle. I will be your facilitator for today's session. We have some absolutely amazing institutions and colleges here to tell you a little bit about themselves. But before we do hear from them, I do want to preface this by saying this is an appetizer session. So we're going to get a few minutes of each institution, but it is up to you to take some notes, maybe grab some screenshots or take some pictures, and make sure to follow up with these universities and colleges after this virtual college fair. Also, some housekeeping items to keep in mind. Remember, this is a webinar format virtual college fair. What that means is that you are muted and your video is turned off. The panelists cannot see or hear you. So you're probably like, well, Sabelle, how in the world do I ask the questions that I have for these schools? That in and of itself is a great question. So you're going to be using your Q&A button. If you look at your Zoom toolbar in the middle, you will see a Q&A button there. That Q&A button is used to type in your questions to the presenters at any time. Now, please make sure you do not wait until the last minute. You are asking those questions at any point in time. Now, also, please, if you could do us a favor and make sure that you are putting the school's name within the question so we all know who the question goes to, that would be super helpful as well. Now, remember, this is one out of many, many college presentations that are offered, so please sign up for more sessions. Please check the schedule on the website for those sessions to register, because again, we do have a few more sessions going on. And last but not least, you know what, maybe mom missed out on today's session, or maybe your grandfather or grandmother, or maybe you have a friend that wants to go to these schools, or you know what, maybe you just want to relive the fun with us. You can do that because all these sessions are being recorded and will be available at strivescan.com/launch. With that said, you all, I would love to get started with our first school up for today, and that is St. Xavier University.
Hello, everyone. I am Ashley Johnson. I'm a freshman admission counselor here at St. Xavier University, and I'm just going to go through a few points to let you guys know about our institution, a little more information, just so you can become more familiarized with St. Xavier University. Okay. So with St. Xavier University, we were founded in 1846 by the Sisters of Mercy. We are the oldest Mercy higher education institution in the US, as well as the oldest Catholic university in the city of Chicago. Through the Sisters of Mercy, we were founded based upon these 8 H core values, in which you see here listed in the presentation. Throughout our campus, you will see that they are displayed as well, and we like to instill these 8 H core values to our staff, as well as our faculty and our students, through the events and activities that happen within our SXU community. So here's just a few fast facts about our university. We have a little over 3,100 students as far as our undergraduate class population, including the graduate population. In total, there is 3,757 students. We have 56 undergraduate programs in our 3 colleges, in which we will go into further detail later in the presentation. And we also have a 15-to-1 student to faculty ratio, as well as an average class size of 23. In my time of attending the university, I can attest to the student to faculty ratio and the average classroom size, in which we are a small to mid-range institution. About 76% of our faculty have terminal degrees in their field, and we participate in the Yellow Ribbon program for our veterans. We are very military friendly, as well as transfer friendly as well. With our student population, you might wonder where our students come from. About 2/3 of our students are first generation students. About 11.4% of our undergraduate students are residents. And through our demographic breakdown, our college was originally in a women's college, so we tend to favor more towards the women population, which is pretty interesting as well. With our College of Arts and Sciences, it houses over 45 of our 61 undergraduate programs. There is pre-professional tracks in which we have the pre-health and pre-law, just to name as an example, as well as the art, biology, chemistry, communications, criminal justice, and mathematics, just to name a few of our majors. We have a 4+1 master's in computer sciences program, as well as a 4+1 master's in computer information systems. And as you can see listed here, these are the various programs that we specialize in with our education department. With our Graham School of Management, this is the school in which our students are able to go to for their business courses. You can see here listed with the 5 concentrations that you can choose from. We are in the top 5% of business schools in the world that we have received this accreditation from the AACSB. And we also have our own credit union that helps our students, faculty, staff, and alumni as well. With our School of Nursing and Health Sciences, we have a direct admit BSN program, so you don't have to question or wonder whether you are in the program. We are the first collegiate nursing program in Illinois, and we were designated the Center of Excellence for 4 consecutive terms by the National League of Nursing. We have our own simulation labs as well, and our Health Sciences program, as you can see listed here. We have the Ludden Speech Clinic on campus, as well as the Exercise Science program and the Sports and Fitness Administration program. These are the various sources and resources in which you can access as a student here at our school. We have the Learning Center / Writing Studio, the Student Success Program, in which you have to meet the following criteria to be a first-generation student, income eligible, and documented and have a documented disability. With our Center for Accessibility Resources, this is for the students that have documented disabilities or temporary disabilities, in which you would meet with the director of CARD to discuss these services before your academic term begins. With our athletics, we offer over 19 varsity sports in which you can choose from. If you would like more information regarding that, you can access our athletics website and speak with one of our coaches or one of the representatives from the teams in regards to the recruitment process. And we do also offer the intramural and club teams for our students to compete with each other within the university. We do have over 40 student organizations, as you can see listed here as well. And with living on campus, all the freshmen are assigned roommates based upon the questionnaire, and they can name their roommate on contract. There are 2 meal plan options for freshmen that works like a debit card, and the resident assistants are assigned on every floor and every hall, in which they plan and organize events in the residence halls for our students as well. With the tuition for full-time students, it is $35,770, and for our full-time nursing students, it is $37,840. This includes the laboratory fees. Full-time students, you have to take 12 to 18 credit hours in order to be considered a full-time student, and anything under that will make you a part-time student. With our room and board, the lowest base price for freshmen is $11,780, which includes a standard meal plan. With our freshman scholarships, we do offer merit scholarships that range between $14,000 to $21,000 per academic year as well. That is based on your GPA and class rank, and it is renewable each year with full-time enrollment and good academic standing. And we also have art portfolio scholarships, as well as a music performance and participation scholarship and the athletic scholarship, in which you can also access our scholarship directory for more information on applying for various scholarships. The application process is simple. You just apply on the website or the Common App. There is no deadline. We're on rolling admission. You can send in official documents such as your high school transcript. We are test optional currently. There is no test scores that you have to submit in your application process. You will submit your FAFSA as well, and submitting a tuition deposit and or housing application. And you also would register for your placement exams and VIA. So if you would like to contact us for any additional information, feel free to contact our Office of Admission at the number that is listed, as well as the email, and my contact information is there as well. I am a freshman admission counselor again, so I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. And also my email is listed along with the information. Also follow us on our social media platforms. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. You don't have to worry, we won't follow you back. But if you'd like to become more involved with the learning more about the school and the raffles that take place, you are more than welcome to follow us on our social media platforms, and you'll be able to be more current with the events that takes place within the SXU community. All righty, thank you and for your time today.
Awesome. Thank you so much. If you have any questions for St. Xavier University, please put it in the Q&A. Before we head to our next university, Dominican University, I just wanted to make an announcement that Concordia University Chicago will unfortunately not be able to make it for this session. No worries. We have our next university, Dominican University, next.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Riven Burling. I'm our Senior Associate Director of Mission here at Dominican University. And I'm just going to share my screen. Hopefully everybody can see. All righty. So just to talk a little bit about Dominican University, we are a small school with big results. And just to kind of give you a location, we're about 10 miles due west of downtown Chicago. We're in a town called River Forest, which is right next door to Oak Park. We have a green line that gets you close into the downtown Chicago area, but also we have a shuttle bus that will get you into downtown Oak Park to be able to get connected to the green line and all the opportunities in Chicago. As an HSI school, we have our mission statement as a federal design HSI since 2011. Dominican has grown from a Hispanic Enrolling Institute to a model for how truly serve today's diverse Latine student populations. And actually, I will put this link in the chat as well when I'm done, but just wanted to point that out as an HSI institution. Kind of give you an idea about our rankings. We are #1 for best value in Illinois, but #3 for social mobility in the Midwest, which is helping unrepresented students to be able to get a job within their field or be able to go to grad or med school right after graduation. With the resources that you have available, you have a small class size of about 10:1 is your student faculty ratio, average class size 15:1, and then also we offer 0 lecture halls here. Kind of give you a snapshot of our classes. Last year, we brought in about 465 incoming freshmen. This year, we're projected around 545 incoming freshmen, along with possibly 176 transfers. But we also have bringing about 69% of students of color and 37% of our students are first-generation students here at Dominican University. Won't go in depth about the majors, but this is a list of our top 10 majors, top 3, nursing, psychology, and pre-med. Nursing, we do have a direct entry nursing program, and we also have a human cadaver lab and a computer cadaver lab for our nursing and pre-med majors. But we also have everybody's favorite major, which is called I don't know, or undecided, or I want to study everything. So you don't have to declare your major until your first semester of your junior year at Dominican. With that said, every student that comes here is going to have a first-year advisor and a peer advisor to be able to connect with you and to be able to give you that wraparound support here at Dominican University. One thing I do want to point out, we do have something called a Center for Cultural Liberation, the CCL. This is kind of like a multicultural office that we have on our campus. And some of the service that's provided is scholarship assistance, immigrant support services, identity development. It's kind of a safe space for all students of all walks of life to be able to utilize our CCL. And we also have some support programs and also a family academy, because even though you might be going to college, your family is going to be coming to college as well too. So they want to be supportive. And we have this involved with our Center for Cultural Liberation. Also, career development. Career development is involved with you starting your first day on campus, get to know who you are, being able to help you out with internships. Also, before you get into the internships, be able to create interview opportunity for you, and also some mentors to be able to prepare you for those job placement for career development, or even getting your own job from day one. Kind of give you a list of some of the places where our graduates are working at. And after graduation, about 86% of our students are employed, and about 16% of them are either going off to grad school or med school right after here. One thing about Dominican, we're always giving back. And so one thing that any major or club organization that you're going to be involved with, you're going to be able to change the world, being involved with community-based learning projects, being able to participate in alternative spring break opportunities as well too. And then also we do have opportunities for study abroad. We're one of the first 2 colleges in the United States to offer a study abroad program. So this is one of our students that did a study abroad program in Nassau, Bahamas as part of our internship with the Shred Aquarium. We are Division III for athletics, which means we do not offer any athletic scholarships. We do have some very competitive athletic programs here at Dominican. If you're interested in our athletic programs, you can be able to go to our website, which is dustars.com, and fill out an athletic questionnaire. We also have over 35 different clubs and organizations, ranging from our Black Student Union to our Latino X Poetry to academic clubs like a business or psychology club. If there's a club or organization that we do not offer, but you want to be involved with it, you can be able to do that and start your own club or organization here at the institution. We are rolling a mission. Usually we have a preferred application deadline of November 15th, but we're part of the Common App and we actually have our own application. We are test blind and also test optional, so we do not require you to submit a test score. And our minimum requirements is about a 2.7 GPA. Once you're officially admitted, you'll have opportunity to be able to receive a merit-based scholarship ranging between $11,000 to $21,000. Also, if you choose to live on campus, you also get a $3,000 Residence Life Award. And then also, if you're involved with a community-based organization, you can be eligible for a Success Scholarship, which is additional $2,500 as well, too. We do participate with the FAFSA, so this is just information about our FAFSA information, and this is geared for the class of 2023. But also, if you're not eligible or authorized to follow the FAFSA, we are part of the Dream US Scholarship Program, and then also students that might be on this call from Illinois, we do participate in alternative applications as well too. So this is my contact information. I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation, and I will pass it back to.
Awesome. Thank you so much. If you have any questions for Dominican University, please put it in the Q&A. Next up, we have National Louis University. Oh, Candace, you're muted.
Sorry. Hi, my name is Candace, and I'm an outreach and enrollment specialist here at National Louis University. And I will speak briefly about what National Louis University has to offer. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so at National Louis University, we believe in your best. Could NLU be the right fit for you? Let's find out. So today I'll talk about who is NLU, finding your home at NLU, learning at NLU, how you can apply, funding your education, and next steps. So who is NLU? In 1886, National Louis University began as a radical idea for its time. It's a college to train women. It was used as a college to train women as kindergarten teachers. We have National Louis visionary founder Elizabeth Harrison to thank for that. She believed that the future prosperity of a community began with the education of its younger children, and she brought the kindergarten movement in America. Today, NLU is committed to innovation. NLU sustains a 135-year tradition of access to higher education for first-generation and urban university students who want to make a lasting impression in their lives and in their communities. We have continued to modernize and grow over the past 135 years and have increased the programs we offer, expanded our undergraduate college, and in 2018, we added on Kendall College Culinary Arts School to help students achieve their dreams of becoming a professional chef. So we have two campuses in Chicago and Wheeling, currently 3,600 plus undergrads. We are the top 25 most diverse national university, 83% first generation college student, 93% are employed within 6 months of graduation, and #1 most affordable bachelor's degree in Illinois, and the top 5 culinary schools in the nation. What makes NLU different than cookie cutter higher ed? We have flexible schedules for school life balances. So freshmen, when you're a freshman, you can attend 2 days a week and you have 3 days off. Career prep from day one, coaches who guide your college experience, dedicated career advisors, diverse, friendly, supportive community. Finding your home at NLU, You pick the location that fits your life. You can either attend our downtown Chicago campus, which is moments from pretty much everything. We're right across the street from the Art Institute and the Bean, very accessible by CTA. Commercial kitchens for culinary students and close to student housing, which is about 5 blocks from the campus. At the Wheeling campus, it's convenient for suburban students and easily accessible by car. And we have all the same programs except Kendall College. So you live in the middle of it all. The University Center is where we have both apartments and suites. And that, like I said before, that's just 5 blocks from our downtown campus. So if you're interested in staying downtown, you can stay at our University Center. Learning beyond the classroom door. We have 35 plus student organizations for all interests, 100 plus annual student events, a variety of Greek life options, and find a steady community from enrollment to graduation. So we have, as you can see, a list of degrees designed for doing. We start off at, if you want applied education studies, if you're interested in early childhood or elementary education, you can major in that, you can minor in human services, and then you can have psychology as a concentration. For the culinary program, we have associate's degrees, and we even offer a certificate for a registered medical assistant. One size fits all education doesn't fit for everyone. So we have small classes, 16 to 20 students, one-on-one FaceTime with professors, not teachers' assistants, and professors who are proactively help you to succeed. At NLU, you'll do both. We have internships and externships for every undergrad. You get credit for hands-on experience, advisors there to help you throughout the way, and build connections to accelerate your job hunt. So how do you apply? You complete the free application, and I'll put it in the chat. And you also will send your high school transcript, which can be unofficial, and there is no testing required. We are test optional. If you would like the free application right now, you can go to nl.edu/quick app. That's the fastest and easiest way. You can go on Common App or online app. And for transcripts, you can submit them through Parchment. We are $11,505 a year for the college, undergraduate college. That is the tuition for each year. And that is one of the most economical tuitions in Illinois. So if you're ready to embark on a life transforming journey, you can apply today, and that's it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. If you have any questions for National Louis University, please put them in the Q&A. Next up, we have San Diego State University.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Let me just share my screen with you. My name is Heidi. I'm a senior admissions counselor with San Diego State University. I have been with the university for about 7 years now, and I'm also a very proud alum. I'm going to go through a lot of great information with you, but I promise to keep it brief and within my 6-minute window. So a little bit about us. If you're not familiar, San Diego State is located in San Diego. Our average temperatures are about 75 degrees to 70 to 75 degrees all year long. We are located in central San Diego. We're about 10 minutes inland from the airport and most of the major beaches. There is a lot that you can do within driving distance. Now, some fun facts about our school. We are a bit larger than some of my other colleagues that are here today. We have about 34,000 students on our campus, with the majority, about almost 30,000 of those are at the undergraduate level. So we are considered to be a large campus. We are currently ranked in the best 385 colleges by the Princeton Review. We are top 35 in the nation for our ethnic diversity. And we are also #1 in California and #5 in the nation for our study abroad program. We have about 200 academic degrees. However, about 100 of those are at the undergraduate degree level. The most popular degrees are nursing, psychology, business, engineering, and biology. That tends to be where we get the most attention and the most interest for. Some of the ways that we promote student success is through study abroad, of course, like I mentioned. About 23 of our majors require students to go abroad in some capacity. We also have a fantastic honors college, the Weber Honors Program. It is a separate application. In addition to having our career services department that helps students find employment, internships, job opportunities. San Diego is a large city, and we have a lot of relationships here and help students find employment. Some fun things you need to know about, some ways to mark your calendar. We have our application is open from October 1st through November 30th for the following fall term. So for those that are going into their senior year, maybe you're just about to finish your junior year, you would be applying October 1st, November 30th of your senior year for the following fall. We are a part of the California State University system, which consists of 23 universities in California. We are all on one application. So again, unlike my colleagues here tonight, we are not on the Common App. We are at calstate.edu/apply. We are test blind now. This is something that was decided across all of the California State University system. So you can submit test scores on the application, but they will not be used for an admissions decision. So what will be used? The big part is your grades. The GPA is a big factor. Now, if you're looking at multiple universities in California, you want to get used to the term A through G courses. Every Cal State, every University of California, so I'm talking like UCLA, UC San Diego, Berkeley, we all require the same subjects to be completed while in high school, regardless of where you're applying from. So familiarize yourself with A through G subjects. So that is a minimum requirement. Your GPA is important. We will weight your GPA. So if you're taking AP, IB, college level honors classes, that does help inflate your GPA. In addition, the other factor is preparation towards the major you're studying. So for example, if you are applying for, let's say psychology, if you take some of those social sciences while in high school, sociology, psychology classes, that can help your application stand out. Now, San Diego State students thrive on getting involved. So we have over 360 student organizations, 46 different Greek life programs, and we also have a student government. So there's all kinds of ways that you can get involved. We also have a beautiful gym. We have an outdoor facility where we have space at one of the local beaches where students can check out surfboards and kayaks and all that kind of fun stuff. So a lot of things that you can do outdoors and take advantage of our beautiful weather. San Diego State has a number of what we call cultural centers, which you can see them on this screen here. For the purpose of this particular presentation, I am going to focus on our Latinx Resource Center. San Diego State became an HSI school in 2012, and Hispanic students represent about 32% of our student enrollment, but about 57% of our overall student body are students of color. The Latinx Resource Center provides students of Latin American descent throughout their journey at SDSU to succeed, thrive academically, socially, holistically. So there's a lot of different ways that you can get involved and feel more comfortable while you're here. We always love to touch on athletics. San Diego State is a Division I school. We are a part of the Mountain West Division. We are a very spirited and prideful campus. Students do get free admissions to any of our on-campus athletic events. So it is a lot of fun, and we highly encourage attending a football, basketball, baseball game. But in addition, we do have a number of intramural sports where you can still have a little bit of fun and still get involved, but maybe not be at that high competitive level. And if anybody has any questions, you can of course put them in the Q&A, but this email that you're seeing on the screen, you can reach out to us. We have an email for our California residents, and then we also have an email for our out-of-state students. And then of course, make sure you stay connected with us. We love to hear from you. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much. If you have any questions for San Diego State University, please put it in the Q&A. Now, my panelists and presenters, if you can come on back, I have just a few questions for you all. Because you are the experts in the admissions process, right? We're all working in the admissions department in some capacity. it just naturally makes sense to ask this question. And I'm sure our audience, our participants are really wondering too, what advice would you give someone going through the college search process? And so we're just going to go in presentation order to go ahead and answer these. Now, St. Xavier University, I'm putting you on the spot here. You did amazing earlier, but go ahead. What advice would you give?
Well, thank you. The advice that I would give to students in regards to the college search process is to just, find somewhere that fits you, find somewhere that you feel most comfortable in the environment and where you're actually going to be there, because you have to consider that you're going to be there for the next remainder of 4 years. And in the track of receiving your bachelor's degree, you would like to be able to know that you're in an environment that is very welcoming, and that you have staff and faculty as well as the students that are around you that will be able to, talk to you and assist you, collaborating with you in regards to any questions that you may have, like in particular with our Office of Admission. If any of our students just come to our office, we're able to assist them with any additional questions that they would have in this process of navigating through the college life and being able to know, okay, what's the next steps that I need to go on in regards to the journey of being a college student. So yes, I would definitely recommend that in the college search process to just, take your time and consider the type of environment that you would like to be a part of as a student and that community that you would want to join.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Dominican University?
One thing I would say is make sure you visit all the colleges that you're looking to go into. I know we're coming up, some of you guys might be on summer break or going on summer break. So if you're traveling to go visit friends or family, maybe stop over and go see a college, walk around the campus, see if it's a good fit. But then once schools are back in session, go back for another visit, maybe for an individual or a visit day, just to kind of see if this is a good fit. Everybody can have the pretty pictures and everybody smiling, but until you come on the campus, that's where you're going to get a chance to find out if that's a fit for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. National Louis University?
I agree with Dominican and St. Xavier, what they said, but I also would say in reference to what Dominican said about visiting campuses, when school starts again in the fall, also go to those college fairs, because all the different colleges will be there representing themselves, and you might have questions for them. And so I do encourage you to go to the college fairs and also start looking online. And if you have a particular major that you're interested in, then Google that major, see what school has that major, and see if it's a right fit for you.
Love it. Thank you. San Diego State University?
Yeah, I definitely second what everybody's already said. To add, I would just say don't limit yourself and don't stick to just big names or names that your friends are going to. There are like 1,400 higher education institutions, and there's a right fit for everybody. So do your research. Like Candace said, find the major, try to find a match based on that. But I would encourage you to do the research and find the school that best fits you, not necessarily just your friends.
Great advice. Thank you so much, my experts in admission. Now, a little bit about your schools, right? We learned so much about your schools, but really there was only about a few minutes that you needed to kind of cram all that in. So this gives you an opportunity to tell us what's one thing you want students to remember about your school. So St. Xavier, again, I'm putting you on the spot here. What would you like people to remember about St. Xavier?
All righty. So one thing that I would like students to remember about our school, and I'm also a fellow alumni, proud alumni of St. Xavier University. So one thing that I could say that I would want students to remember about our institution is that we're very welcoming to all, and we are a private four-year Catholic university. We accept all faiths and non-faiths. So in regards to attending the university, just know that you are not alone in the process, that we are here to assist you with anything that you would need help with on this journey that you are going to partake on in regards to your college life. And just know that, we are here for you, and, have any additional questions that, we can always assist you. But the one thing that I would want, students to know is that we're here for you and you're not alone.
Love it. Thank you. Dominican University.
I'm gonna give a funny one, but also a real one. The funny one is our cookies. So you got to come to visit campus to try out our cookies. I think those are very something students do remember when they come to campus. But I would say the one thing I want to say is that you're going to be connected. Professors, faculty, and staff members are going to get you connected with alumni or internships or opportunities to be successful, and knowing that you're going to get somebody's going to have a vested interest in you to see you carry out your career or your goals after graduation.
Thank you. Thank you. National Louis University.
Yes, the one thing that I will say is that we have your back. And like I said, attending college can be a big adjustment. That's why at National Louis University, we provide each undergraduate student with a success coach to help students navigate new challenges and set you up for success. We are career focused. And one of the things highlights for me that if I knew this, or if this existed back in ancient times when I started college, the 2 days a week. Students get to attend, for example, Monday and Wednesday, and then Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. If they have a job, then they can work that schedule out with their job, or use that extra time for homework or time with a coach, tutoring, or whatever. So that's the highlight for me that I would like to share.
Love it. Thank you so much. San Diego State University.
Yeah, this one's kind of a tough one for me because San Diego State's a very special place for me, and there's a lot of great things. But I guess one thing that stands out the most, I think that's most relevant for those that may be looking at our school, is San Diego State's the type of school where you want to be involved. You want to go get into a club, an organization, or something. We do not encourage students to go to class and go home and that's it. We want to know everybody. We want to know all 30,000 of them. And everybody has a special place here. So I guess it's just I don't know, that's more about advice, I guess, but I just would hope that you remember that San Diego State, like I said, is special, and that you should get involved if you attend. But that's relevant to most everywhere.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And my last question. So obviously there are a lot that we hear out there for the admissions process, right? Whether that is things that are true and things that are not true. So we're going to play a little bit of Mythbusters here. Okay. And we're going to go in presentation order. What is one myth you'd like to debunk on the college admissions process? So St. Xavier, again on the spot, but you have been hitting it out of the park. So what's one myth you'd like to debunk?
Wow, that is a great question. One myth that I guess I would like to debunk on the college admissions process is that it is very challenging in regards to the applications and being able to know where you would like to apply to as far as meeting those requirements. As long as you are in contact with that particular admission office, as an example with our admission office, in which you can reach us with the admission email, as I put in the chat as well. In regards to that, it's the application process, just knowing that it's not hard, and you can receive assistance in that, taking that first step. And also knowing too, going back to the main point that I've reiterated, is that you're not alone and you can receive assistance with the application process and starting the first step in your college journey. So that's one myth I could, debunk on the college admissions process.
Awesome, thank you. Dominican University?
To piggyback on Ashley, one thing I always like to debunk is that admission counselors are friendly. They're your friends. They are your resources. I always tell them, we're kind of like your lawyers. So you got to tell us everything so we can be able to help to assist you if the school that you want to go to is a good choice, or if there's a school that's out there maybe to help you and to do that. So when we're at your high school visits or college fairs, we are friendly people. Even though we might have a frown, we are friendly people and we'll be able to help and support you.
Thank you so much. Awesome. National Louis University.
One myth I would like to debunk is the ACT and SAT scores, that you need a high score in order to get into a college. Like I said, we are test optional, and a lot of schools are doing that now, where you don't have to submit your ACT or SAT score. So don't let that discourage you from applying to a college.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. And San Diego State.
Okay, Ruben took mine, but I'm going to add to that. Yes, we are friendly, but we are real people. I think a lot of times as a high school student, you get really stressed out about this process. And yes, it is stressful, but give yourself grace and use us to your advantage. I am my students' best cheerleader. I am their advocate and their ally. So please reach out to us. Use us as a tool, as a resource. If you have questions, even if you think it's silly, it's not silly. And those questions do not go against you on your admissions decision. I 100% promise you that.
Love it. Thank you all so, so much. I just want to thank you all, my panelists and presenters, for what you do. It's extremely important. And thank you so much for sticking around for those questions. And thank you, my participants. What you do by showing up is extremely important as well. So thank you so, so much for being here. Now, remember, after you all close out this window, a very quick 5-question survey will appear. The words "very quick" are literally on your screen, so I promise it'll be very quick. Also, sign up for more sessions. There are more college presentations happening throughout the night, so please make sure to sign up for those. Remember, this is just an appetizer session, as I had mentioned in the beginning. So if you would like to check out the recording and relive the fun with us, you can check that out at strivescan.com/launch, or make sure you check out these representatives at these colleges. Go visit, go do whatever you need to do to figure out what is the best fit for you. Once again, you all, thank you so, so much, and I hope you have a great evening. Bye, everybody.